Niner Nation, hello. Welcome to our special chat here today with our women's golf team. We've got 5 members of our team here to talk about the fall season and to talk about everything going on in the unprecedented times we are all in. I'm Sean from the Media Relations Department. I get to cover the women's golf team throughout the year. We are joined today by Jillian over in Scotland. We have Eleanor, who's from Sweden, but she's out in California right now. Sierra is in Tennessee, Ashley is in Germany, and Cece is joining us from Denmark. Ladies, thank you for doing this with the crazy times we're in coronavirus times. How's everyone's family? Everybody safe? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
How are things overseas, Jillian, in Scotland?
So we've been completely locked down for the past 6 weeks. So we can leave once or twice a day to exercise and go to the store, but apart from that, we're inside and can't do anything else.
And Cece, how about you? More of the same?
Well, it's actually not that bad. We're kind of starting reopening the communities, and like I can go to the golf course and play, but there's still a lot of like restrictions with people staying not too close and stuff like that. But it's not that bad, actually. It's mostly just big shopping centers and stuff, like restaurants and stuff like that that's closed. But yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Ashley, Eleanor, same thing, getting better?
So Sweden has treated it very differently than a lot of other countries. I'm just now hearing some friends that are getting the virus, but they've been having a lot very open throughout this entire period. Gyms and everything, golf courses are open. But out here in California, it's been complete lockdown except for golf courses. So I've been doing great. I've been playing golf every day, so I'm very happy.
In Germany, they've created some new laws for the coronavirus, so you have to wear a mask, and if not, you're gonna get a fine, and there's all these new restrictions, but they're kind of slowly starting to open up, but not really. It's mostly just like second essential businesses that are opening.
All right, well, good to hear. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Let's start with the fall. You guys opened up in Tennessee twice. You had 2 tournaments literally in the span of a week. How was it to play 54 holes twice, literally in a week? I know it's the season starting. Is everybody excited? Everybody getting tired? What's the mood like knowing you got to play that much golf to start the year? We'll start with Sierra.
I think for us, we were pumped up, ready to go. Had a lot of we're carrying a lot of stuff from the previous season and ready to get going. So I think Knoxville, we like thrive starting there because of how the course is set up. We can see everybody. It's very close, and we have a lot of energy, and we can feel that when we're playing there. So I think for the 5 of us to get out there and start on that course, we started out pretty hot, and that gave us good momentum going into Vanderbilt's event too, which was super fun to be in the final group for that tournament as well. But it was awesome. We did pretty well. So.
Yeah, we'll certainly talk about that. Cece, how about for you?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, those 2 tournaments, there's just something special about them. And I don't know if it's because both Holly and Sierra are from there. So there's just some families are there. And it's just a special, like, feeling. And I really like the courses there. They're just great. And it doesn't feel like it feels like a long week, but I don't know. I just feel like the 5 of us get out of it. Like, we are so good together that it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but of course it's tough, but it's also nice with these girls. And I remember Holly made us take an ice bath one of the day. And I feel like a lot of the girls learned something about me that day.
Well, there, Eleanor's got a picture of it. Yeah.
And that's just some of the stuff we go through together, and brings us closer. And when you're together for that long a time, you learn a lot of stuff about each other. And
I thought you were gonna pass out there for a minute.
Yeah, me
too. Now, starting in Knoxville, Mercedes-Benz Intercollegiate, you guys played very well. Finished second, set school records in the final round. for the tournament itself. 17 under was incredible to watch. Now, all of that aside, the thing I enjoyed the most is Jillian comes out and shoots 67 in the first round for a school record. She gets it for maybe a couple of days. Sierra ties it in the third round. And then it was literally minutes later, Ashley comes in with a 66 to break both of those records. So, Jillian, how are you feeling after round one?
I mean, I feel good after round one. I played really well. It was like my best round in college. So I felt like I was playing well. And then was it the second or the third round came off and heard that Sierra had shot 67 as well. And I was like, it was great because everyone was playing so well. And then Ash came in and broke that record as well. So I had it for like 24 hours, but it was fun.
Sierra, how about you?
Well, first of all, I was just so hyped for Jillian to come in with that score. I know that was her college best to date, and then thought I'd go get her, but then Ashley thought the same thing with both of us, so it was fun. I was happy to see all of us playing well. So.
And Ashley, how about you? Was it any sweeter coming in with just one shot better?
I mean, I'm just happy that we all played well. I think if we all would have shot 67, I don't think I would have been unhappy with that. But I think it just shows that we just thrive off of each other. Just like seeing one of my teammates go low motivates me and others to just go low. And so I think that's the cool part about it, that we can just feed off of each other and just go shoot some awesome scores.
You didn't enjoy it just a little bit knowing you got the record? It's okay. They're not listening.
No, I mean, honestly, no, I think I would have been happy if I shot a 67 and we would have shot 17 under as a team. I don't think that one shot makes that big of a difference, to be honest.
All right, so we start second in Knoxville, then we go to Vanderbilt. And Sierra, that's your home course. What was it like going back there for you?
I love going back home. I think it's cool. I grew up watching that tournament, volunteering for it, and I used to just stand on the tee box and watch every single girl tee off. And now when I get to walk up to the tee and go off, it is an unreal feeling, and it's fun being there with all of them, and we all get to go to my house and have dinner and everything. So I love it. Feels like home because it is, and I got a lot of people supporting, not just me, but team as well. So it's a neat experience.
Eleanor, how about you?
I love the Tennessee stretch. It's probably one of my favorite stretch over the fall for sure. The team is just pumped up to get going, and we're having a lot of fun. It's two courses where we can actually interact more than any other tournaments, really. Especially in Knoxville, the courses, the layout of the course is kind of going so we can see each other, and that's one of the strengths in our team, that when we play together and when we can interact, we feed off of each other so well. So that's a really cool part about the Tennessee stretch, and even just going over to Sierra's house and just having a lot of laughs, and it's such a good time.
Do you guys have secret hand signals or anything when you're walking by each other?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
All right, we won't discuss those. We don't want to give any secrets away.
The dance over in the fairway on the other hole, you can see her make some really cool dances.
In town.
Now, both of those tournaments were a little different. You had to play 36 and 18 in Knoxville, and then you went 18 each day at Vanderbilt. Do you guys have a preference of playing 36 in one day? Because that certainly sounds like a lot as opposed to just playing 18. Anybody have a favorite one way or the other?
I like 36-18.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who else likes it?
Goes.
I think that we have an advantage when we play it, just because a lot of teams get tired and it's a mentally draining day.
Yeah.
For us, I just think that because we do feed each other energy so well, it falls into our favor. So I enjoy them for that reason. It makes it a little easier when we're all out there like pumping each other up the whole time, but both works.
Nice. So it sounds like the majority does like 36 in one day. Yes?
Yeah.
Got to do
I
what you
think
can.
like, yeah.
All right.
And I
Now-
think you can build.
Now, when you're playing 36 in one day and you're in the same group with the same players all day, does that kind of get interesting? Is there Are you quiet when you're playing with them? Are you
You better
trash talking?
pairing. You better get a good pairing. It's important. Otherwise, you just keep to yourself and do your thing.
It sounds like it's very hit or miss. It can make for a even longer day or a fun day, depending on who you're playing with. And I'm sure all of you have.
Sometimes it's also what you make it. Like, if you
Yeah.
want to talk, you can talk. But I guess sometimes you do get people who don't want to talk to you. So, but sometimes it's also up to like yourself. But
It's fun when you get a good group, though. You got to party all day.